Hello there everybody and welcome back to another video here on my channel. This one is going to be my Metallica vinyl collection as of 2018. You've seen a good amount of my vinyl records here on my channel, including the Beatles and Beach Boys, Elvis Presley, and I do have a good amount of other ones too, but this one I decided to do because I'm a big fan of this group. Never seen them live like in concert before, but I never really was into heavy metal music, probably not until I heard Metallica, probably around 2005 or 6, one of them years. And I only have 4 records, but they're good ones to have because these are really good records. Excluding their debut album, I don't have that one, and I don't have a couple other ones. Um, Saint Anger is another one, even though a lot of people don't think that that album is probably one of the best they did, but I think it's an awesome album. You probably disagree with me, but I don't care. I mean, I think it's a good album. Anyway, let's get right into this, and we'll start with the first one that I have, and this is probably a lot of people's favorite album because of the fact that this has got a lot of good songs on it, and it's their second album after their first one, and that is Ride the Lightning. Now, this one I got at my local music store. It says on here 1984, but it's kind of feels like it's a remaster or so to me. And here's the vinyl itself. And this is a very good album. Like I said, it has this little slipcover that's in here and like the lyrics to a lot of their songs. And like I said, this is their second album, including For Whom the Bell Tolls, bunch of others that are on this too. And when I saw this at my local music store for about $23 or so, I think this was, I thought that this was their first album. But when I saw this and I said to myself, I definitely have to get this album because a couple of my friends, say this is a really good album, and I never really listened to it before because I listened to more of a different album and Saint Anger as well. Saint Anger was probably the first CD that I ever got of Metallica. Wish I owned it on vinyl, but so there you go. Ride the light, ride the lightning. Excuse me. The next one. Now this one is probably to a lot of people their number one favorite album, but to me this one's in my top five easily. But it's not my number one favorite. You'll see what my number one favorite is. But this one is Master of Puppets. This is an original one. This is not like a remaster or anything or a reissue. And there's the record label Electra one. Has a slipcover too. It just doesn't have a dust jacket on it, which is not good. But it still plays pretty good. I cleaned it up, because people own this, before I did, because I got this at a flea market, of course. And like I said, when I usually get vinyl records at flea markets, people own these albums before I did, but I got them because of the fact that I wanted it. And here's the group on the back, of course, with the song Master of Puppets, Battery, and a bunch of others too. But unfortunately, the last one to feature Cliff Burton. Yeah, unfortunately, it was a really tragic thing what happened to him, but he was a really awesome guitar player. He did 3 albums with Metallica. Their first one, Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets. And when I saw this at the flea market, and I said to myself, I definitely have to get this one because it's not in my collection. And just to say it one more time, these people owned these albums before I did. This is not like for my personal collection or anything like that. And yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it. A really great album, yes. And then comes their next one. Now, this was the first album they would release after Cliff Burton, and Justice for All. And I gotta say that this album is really awesome. This is not my number one favorite, though. This one is probably my number three favorite. My number two is probably Master of Puppets, but you'll see what number one is. Now, this one has a shot of the group on the back, of course, featuring James Hetfield and the others too. I mean, I know I'm forgetting their names, but that's okay. I mean, it usually has it like on here, a little shot of the group and the lyrics to their songs. I know it's around here somewhere, so I remember like their uh, their names. Um, yeah, I know it's okay. James Hetfield, of course, the lead singer. Uh, Lars Ulrich, or Ulrich, whatever it's pronounced, the drummer. Kirk Hammond, I believe it is, the guy that plays guitar or something like that. I believe that's what his name is. This one is from 1988. It's feels like that this is a like a remaster, so I don't know if it's a reissue. Can't really tell. Um, Jason Newsted is the other guy, the one the guy that is featured right here. He's no longer with the group. Robert Torillo. I know I'm pronouncing the names wrong. He's one of the guys that's with him too. But Kirk Hammett, the guy that's featured right here, I believe he is still with them. And of course, Lars Ulrich, the drummer, is still with him too. But this one has one of my favorite songs that's on this album, and that, of course, as I put this back, and you probably know what I'm talking about, and that is, of course, One. The music video is amazing. The song is amazing too. And this is shot, once again at the back, but I got this in my local music store as well. And I said to myself, definitely got to pick this up because I got this with Ride the Lightning as well. And I figure I'd just add it to my collection. There you go. Man, great album. I don't own it on CD or anything like that or cassette. I mean, just vinyl. And there you are. And the last one that I have, now you probably figured this one was coming. Now, I have to be honest, this one is my number one favorite Metallica album. And I'm pretty sure you know what it is. So without further ado, here it is. The self-titled album, or the Black Album, any way that you want to call it. It's really called the self-titled album, but it's more commonly known a lot of times as the Black Album. And it's a little bit hard to see, but it does have their logo that's on there. It's in a dust jacket and like the snake that's like around here. And this one has so many great songs on this album, including probably the best song they're ever known for, Enter Sandman. But in my opinion, on this album, the greatest song that is on this, Nothing Else Matters. I have to be honest, I know I'm saying it a lot. It is the best song ever by Metallica, hands down. Enter Sandman is probably it's in my top five. I mean, it's not really my number two. Master of Puppets could be number two, or maybe a couple of the others. Well, maybe Enter Sandman could be number two. I don't really know. But we also have Sad But True, another song that I never heard by Metallica before, and I listened to it and I'm like, this song is really awesome. I never heard this before, and I think that is really awesome. And this is an original one. Does feel like a reissue though. Not too sure. There's the record itself on the way it is featured. I'm not sure the label on it, but I know it has some stuff in here like the group and all that. Here we go. The way they're featured, like right here and here, of course, featuring a lot other songs too. It also has Wherever I May Roam, James Hetfield on guitar and vocals, Lars Ulrich the drummer, Kirk Hammett on lead guitar, and Jason Newsted the bass. And like I said, James Hetfield, Lars Ulrich, and Kirk Hammett are still with the group to this day, but I believe Jason Newsted is not with them anymore because I believe it's that guy Robert Chirillo, or whatever it's pronounced. However the name is pronounced, you can let me know, but I know I'm probably saying it wrong. But yeah, this is my number one favorite Metallica album. Some of you would probably disagree and say that probably Master of Puppets is probably the best one. But in my opinion, if I can put this back into the jacket, But like I said, I love a lot of the songs that are on this album. This one I got from a buddy of mine that sells a lot of records, and when I saw this, I mean, I definitely had to pick this up because, like I said, a lot of the songs on here are great. I own this on vinyl, CD, and cassette. I actually have two on cassette, and I think I have two on CD, but I'm not really too sure. But yeah, like I said, a lot of songs on here are really great. Like I said, pretty much, again, Nothing Else Matters is the best one. Enter Sandman and a bunch of others too. But you guys are welcome to comment below and tell me like what your favorite Metallica albums are. But like I said, this one for sure is definitely without a doubt the best. Even though I don't own a few of them like Saint Anger, which I did wish I owned. I do have it on CD though. But even though some people aren't too big on that album, I like the music in it because I think Saint Anger is pretty good to listen. I don't have their first album either, like I said, because some of the songs on there I haven't really listened to, but I have seen it before. I've seen a reissue of it, and and I've seen the original one too. And the original one usually goes for a lot, but still, yeah, there you go. And there's a couple others that they did too, but some of them I just didn't really go for. I only went for these four, like I said, and there you are. So that's it. That's my Metallica vinyl collection as of 2018. So hope everybody enjoyed that. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Comment if you have something to say about this. No negative stuff. Subscribe. Click that button that's down there where my name is if you like to. And please do because it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. And thank you all again for watching us. Enjoy once again. And you all take care and enjoy your day. Thanks again for watching.